Oh man, running out of ideas. All right, we are live here at 10:15 on Saturday nights. We already picked the Thanksgiving games. We were 3-1 there. We're gonna add that up later. But we got three of the four. Joe Burrow's back. Loved it. Heck of a win there in Baltimore. We'll take those all day. We called that, by the way. Last week, 7-6. We lost $10. Missed the Escalade, get paid, picked a week because the Patriots didn't cover 7.5 against the Bengals without Burrow. That's funny. We are 90-78 on the year, 6-6 on the picks, up 220. Up 220. All right, let's get it rolling here. First game on the slate, we got the 8-4 Niners going into Cleveland to play the 3-8 Browns. 5.5 is the spread. 34.5 is the over under. I ain't looked at the forecast, but I'm guessing it's going to be cold and probably snowing in Cleveland. That being said, the Niners are better. We'll take the Niners. I like Myles Garrett to get 2 sacks if anybody throws the ball because you know it's going to be windy out there too. 7-4 Jags head to the 1-10 Titans. Titans plus 5.5 at home there. Home dogs. 41.5 is the over under. Titans been looking better, but they still stink. Give me the Jags. Cover 5.5. Next up, we got the 6-5 Texans who are coming alive. That defense looks good. Heading into Indy against the 8-3 Colts. Colts favored by 3, 44.5 is the over under. People starting to think the Colts are going to fall off a little bit, and I'll take the Texans. I like the defense. I think if you can stop Jonathan Taylor a little bit, I don't know what they're going to do, but I don't know. I think the Colts were hot at first. They started off real hot. They had a good schedule. And I think people are starting to kind of figure it out a little bit. Maybe Danny Dimes is, regressing just a little. I think he's still playing well, still playing really well. I think he's the guy in Indy at least next year. But, yeah, give me the Texans. I feel like they're on a heater right now. Stroud's supposed to come back. Davis Mills was playing on fire, so maybe if Stroud doesn't look too hot, they throw Mills back in there. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be crazy. Number 2 pick, or number 2 pick? No, number 1 overall pick. No, number 2, sorry. Bryce Young was number 1. I keep forgetting. Getting pulled for a guy who got picked in like the 6th round, I think it was. Former Stanford quarterback, Davis Mills. Smart guy. Anyway, 2-9 Saints head down to Miami. Play the 4-7 Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 5.5. 42.5 is the over/under. Give me the Dolphins. If there's a team I like in a game, it doesn't really mean much for them, even though they're still in the playoff hunt. Give me the Dolphins to beat the Saints. Chan, he'll be all right. We got the 4-7 Falcons heading to the 2-9 Jets. Jets are 2.5-point dogs at home. 39.5 is the over/under. I am going to take the Falcons. And I'm going to make it my Escalade get paid pick of the week. This one feels a little risky because, I hate backing Kirk Cousins right now, but here's my thinking. Drake London's out. It's killing my fantasy team. But Bijan Robinson needs to get the ball all the time in this game. It's going to be a little cold. I think you let Bijan cook. Dude, 2.5 is not a lot. The Jets aren't great. They can win this one 20-16, and we get paid. So we're good. Plus, I feel like the Falcons are due for a win, and the Jets roll into town, so that's nice. And they're not playing the Bengals or the Browns, where they got their 2 wins already. So the Falcons would be a good team to get that 3rd one. 3-8 Cardinals head down to Tampa, play the 6-5 Bucks. Bucks are favored by 3.5. 44.5 is over under. Baker Mayfield is going to line up under center with one shoulder tomorrow. And I don't think there's any stopping it. So as long as he can get through the game, I like their odds. But here's what I'm saying. We're going to take the Bucks unless Teddy Bridgewater starts. Then I want you to flip it. It's sketchy, I know. It sounds like I can just be like, oh, I won. But hear me. Teddy Bridgewater starts. We do not want the Bucks. When he came in last week, they looked like atrocious. Teddy Bridgewater, no offense to you, because obviously I'm not in good shape, but you look fat and tired and old. which is what I am, but I don't play quarterback in the NFL. So we're taking the Bucks with a broke down Baker Mayfield, but we are not taking them with a overweight Teddy Bridgewater. So go Bucks for now. Speaking of which, OH. 92 Rams go down to Carolina, get some sunshine, play the Panthers. Panthers home dogs plus 10. 44.5 is the over-under. I think the Rams are the best team in the NFC. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Give me the Rams plus 10. They're covering 10. Sorry. I don't think the Panthers will be able to hang with them, especially with the fact that they've been trying not to run the ball lately. I don't know what that's about. 4 o'clock games. 4-7 Vikings head out to Seattle. Play the 8-3 Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 11.5, 46.5, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry, 41.5 is the over-under. Vikings offense has sucked all year. Terrible. Garbage. Now they're playing a third-string quarterback whose name I can't remember, Bosmer, in Seattle, which is a good home field advantage anyway. Plus, Sam Darnold, semi-revenge game. I mean, he played there last year, so I guess it's a revenge game. I think he lights up Minnesota. I think this is a 4-touchdown game. They pour it on. And I mean, not on purpose, but I think they're going to smoke them, dude. The Vikings aren't great. He's definitely going to have a little more motivation. We'll take the Seahawks to cover 11.5. And Justin Jefferson, they're just going to show a sad face, like, what's going on? He's going to be staring at Sam Darnold, remembering how great they played last year, and just probably get sick to his stomach. All right, 425. We got the 7-4 Bills heading into Pittsburgh to play the 6-5 Steelers. Steelers plus 3 home dogs. 45.5 is the over-under. I think every week I say I always pick against the Steelers because I hate picking the Steelers. And this is another time I'm picking against the Steelers. I'm going to say that James Cook runs through that defense. I think he's been playing well. The Bills are due for a must-win, and I need them to get this win so they can feel good about themselves so they can lose next week to Cincinnati. There's a long game here, so we want the Bills to win this one so they don't need to win next week. Give us the Bills. Plus, I think they're better than the Steelers. And Aaron Rodgers got that busted up wrist. We'll see. All right, we got the 2-9 Raiders heading over to L.A., where they used to live. Play the 7-4 Chargers. Chargers favored by 9.5, 40.5 is the over-under. 9.5 is a humongous number. The Raiders have a new offensive coordinator. Who used to be an offensive line coach, I think, or you know what I mean. I don't know a lot about the Raiders. That being said, I think they're going to run the crap out of the ball. But they're the Raiders, man. So this one is tough. I think what we're going to take the Raiders with the 9.5. They're not going to win. They're not going to win. But I think they control the ball a little bit. They run more. They give it to Ashton Genty. Maybe a couple Brock Bowers passes. I think they just simplify things. So we're going to take the Raiders in the points. It's hard sell, but that's what I'm doing. Come ride with me. Let's take the Raiders. All right. Sunday Night Football, this game at the beginning of the year looked like it'd be awesome, amazing. You'd expect it'd be fun to watch. It's not going to be fun to watch. It's the 9-2 Broncos heading to Washington to face the 3-8 Commanders. Jaden Daniels is still out. Terry McLaurin's coming back, but who cares? Mariota's the quarterback. They're 6-point dogs. 43.5 is the over-under. I will take the Broncos all day. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to stick with the Falcons. Oh, gosh. I don't know if I can do that. You know what? Crossing out the Falcons. We're putting 50 on the Broncos. I forgot. I must not have seen this. The Hescalade get paid pick of the week. We are going with the Denver Broncos to beat the Commanders by more than 6. They might only score 12 points, but the Commanders will only score 5. And we're going to be all right. Monday night game, 2-10 Giants. Jackson Dart, I believe, is supposed to be back. I think he's trending towards playing. Against the 10-2 best record in the league, Drake May-led Patriots. Patriots are favored by 7. 46.5 is the over-under. Whew, it's funny saying this, but I think if Jameis Winston were playing, I'd take the Giants for the spread. But with Dart just coming back, gosh, I feel like I'm on favorites on almost every game. I have a lot of dogs. I took a lot of dogs on Thursday though, so we'll live with it. Give me the Pats covering 7 at home on a cold Monday night against the Giants. All right, quick recap because this video took way too long with less games. 49ers covering 5.5 against the Browns. Jags covering 5.5 on the road against the Titans. Texans +3 on the road against the Colts. Dolphins cover 5 against the Saints at home. Falcons cover 2.5 in New York. The Bucks cover 3.5 at home against the Cardinals. Yeah, we went favorite. Rams cover 10 in Carolina. Seahawks cover 11.5 against the Vikings. Bills cover 3 on the road against the Steelers. We got the Raiders. That's the one. We got the Raiders +9.5 in LA. We got the Broncos and the Heskla Get Paid Pick a Week covering 6. And we got the Patriots covering 7 on Monday night. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy the games. I'm tired. I'm out.